What's up? It's Troy from Data Analytics, and in this video I'm going to show you how to analyze a sales funnel and figure out where the leaks are. So, for starters, what is a sales funnel? A sales funnel is the process that a customer will take before they buy. First is traffic. So, traffic and discovery. Second is leads. And next is sales. It's a very simple process between traffic, leads, and sales. We have discovery, interest, and action. Interest, engagement, and action. And this is all the same order. So traffic and discovery and interest, kind of all the same energy and same avenue of the stages of the sales funnel. It's at the top. It's basically how you discover a business. You first find out about the product. You find out about the owners. You find out about what they're offering. You have a problem and you're looking to solve it. This is the customer's lens. The customer's looking to solve a problem and they stumble across your business. They stumble across your Instagram, your YouTube, your website. And they are like just wondering, what can this person do for me? What can this service do for me? Right? And then they begin to engage. This is how you get leads. So if you have calls to actions, landing pages, videos describing your business and what you know, your social proof, they're going to engage and be interested in it. This is how you gain leads. You're not going to gain leads from people that aren't interested in your business unless they stumbled across it on accident. So you go from traffic to leads. That's how they engage and get interested. So this is how people might book a call with you, might leave a comment, ask a question, send a DM, browse your website. And then if they continue that interest has to increase after they engage. Interest has to remain high throughout the whole process. The problem. Interest, value, problem solving. That is the key components of all business. And that's how you get leads and get sales. So after they're engaging with your website, they're interested, they have to, then it will lead to taking action. And when they're taking action, that's when they're buying it. Adding stuff to cart, taking discounts, doing whatever. Buying. They found enough, they were interested enough in the value that you provided for the problem that you can solve, or the convenience that you can bring to their life. Everyone's looking for convenience and problem solving. That's all we're doing here. That's all we're doing in commerce. You buy food because I'm hungry. You sell food, I'm hungry, I buy food. You know what I'm saying? I need new shoes, you sell shoes, I buy shoes. So, it's simple. It's on a needs basis. So, their interests and needs are highly correlated. You know, and if they have disposable income. But for the most part, we're buying things that we need. And when they take that action, that is the direct correlation to sales. So the traffic and discovery goes to leads and engagement and action and sales. Now, the thing is, we might have these systems set up, but everyone that's interested isn't going to buy. Everyone that discovers you isn't going to buy. Everyone that goes to your website isn't going to buy. We have to figure out what is going to keep these people interested and engaged in our product and our service. So let's say you have 1,000 customers, or 1,000 people that browse your website, or if 400 people 1,000 people that are considered, that could be your consumer, that know your business. 400 go to the website. No, they have to be interested enough to go to your website. 120 add something to the cart, but only 30 buy. I believe that's a 3% conversion rate. 3% conversion rate. However, you know, that's not even bad. Depending on what size of business you are, 3% is what it is. I don't know the average conversion for every company because it varies by industry, it varies by firm, by size, by all these things. But let's just say you have a 3% conversion rate. But you can figure out, based on these numbers, these simple numbers, that's the same shape as the funnel, the sales funnel, from sales, all for leads that found your website, add to cart, to traffic. They might have seen an ad. They might have browsed your Instagram page or something like that. You have to figure out where the most people are falling off and strengthen that hole in the funnel. So here we had a 40% rate from that knew about your business that went to the website. Then a 30% range that went from the website that added to cart. And a 25%, there was 10% less people that went from the website to add to cart that went from traffic to website. Either way, we would want to get, ideally, we would want all of these to be 100%. Every person that knows our business went to the website, added something to the cart, and bought. But that's just not how it works. Everyone's going to lose interest. That maybe they find something that suits their fancy a bit more. But you have to figure out what, at each step, what is making people not buy. And the one way to do that is to find out what made people buy in the first place. What was attractive to them, what was attractive enough to make them purchase our product. And then we can double down on that to attract more people like that, or we might need to strengthen make the website less complex, make the offer better. There's plenty of options that we can have, but each step will tell you just how effective it is. And if we track this data, it's like an x-ray. Data analytics is like a medical procedure. You take the x-ray with data visualization and tracking our numbers and cleaning the data and understanding what's going on, and then applying models like statistical models, like predictive modeling, is like the surgery where we can see what would happen or what the data is actually showing us. It's just an enhanced level. Each level incorporates, it grows together. The sales funnel will tell us exactly what is working and what is not. So, in other words, the goal is to increase our conversion rate. And we have to figure out where the most people are falling off the wagon in the sales process. So whether it be we're not getting enough people in general, but we can only work with what we have, right? How many people go to the website? How many people book a call? And how many people buy? Where did we lose their interest? What were we good at? So do we need to change anything here? What can we enhance? What can we remove? What can we tweak? What can we trim? What can we tweak? What can we trim? What can we add? All these things, we're always looking to enhance our operation and improve our situation. And we're always looking to enhance our operations to improve our situation. And by tracking the data and really understanding what's actually happening, instead of just looking at profit and cost, we have to analyze each and every single component of our business. We truly understand how it works, how these things work together, what's working and what's not working. This has been Troy from Outside Analytics. I hope you understand the sales funnel. And if you are interested in a free data audit where we will look at your data and analyze it and give you insights to give you a clear understanding of what's going on and what you could possibly do to reach your next goal within the next year. Hope you take 2026 by storm. It's been Troy from Outside Analytics. I'm out.